So there's two things that 90% of entrepreneurs never do, and that's one of the reasons you don't reach success. So if you hear my story, if you know that I've been from industry to industry to industry, and each one of those industries I was able to start from scratch and take it to multi-million dollars, is because, I always say repetition is the key to success. So to me, my key to success was always following the basics. The basic is start with a business plan. And the reason you start with a business plan is because if you do not know where you want to go, you're eventually going to get there, right? But if you have a clear objective, a clear plan, you're going to get there much faster because you know what you want. You know where you're headed to, right? And I always put that as an analogy, as an example, that your business plan is having your address, having an address to your house. Because if I were to tell you, Rich, come to my house today, and if I don't give you my address, how are you going to get to my house, right?
Exactly.
Right, you will tell me, oh, thank you, Edwin, I'll see you when I see you, because I got to figure out where you live and how to get there, right? So that's number one, business plan, right? It's the address to your goal, to your success, to whatever you want it to be. But then the second part comes is that you need to have that GPS, because nowadays, when you're going to get to an address, if I tell you, Rich, if I give you an address like back in the day, and I'll tell you, when are you going to get to my house? When we didn't have GPSs, you're going to tell me, Edwin, I mean, based on the map and based on I might get there in 24 hours and 36 hours, whatever, right? Nowadays, we put the address on the GPS and it tells us, this is the fastest route, this is the more direct route, you're going to be there in 17 hours, right? So in business, it's the same thing. We need to have that GPS. And what is that GPS? That GPS is our cash flow sheet. Because the moment that we put the numbers together, that cash flow sheet, that projection is going to tell us, hey, this is the month that you want to grow. And in order for that growth to happen, you need to have investment money because you're going to be on the negative cash flow. So you need to put $20,000 or you need to have $40,000 in here in order for you to continue with your projected growth. These are going to be your milestones. These are going to be the money that you're going to need to start the business. So a lot of entrepreneurs want to start a business and like, oh, let me just start. And then 6 months down the road, they're not making any money. I just spoke to a Marine, about a week ago that joined one of my programs. He's been in business for 2 years and he just broke $450 after 2 years being in business. And why? It's because you don't have that. You don't have that GPS. You don't have that address.